going to do one on the new mic I just got. So I have a camera, which is pretty good. And without going through all the gory details about why my Chromebox is not working today, so I'm broadcasting from my kid's Chromebox. Basically, I couldn't use I didn't want to hook up my other camera, so I'm using this camera and using this microphone, so on and so forth. But anyway, on the other, my other location, the office, I used the microphone from the actual C920 webcam that I have, which has great video, but the audio just doesn't work very well when you record Hangouts. It just doesn't sound very crisp and everything, like at least not as nice as I wanted to. So I decided to go get a mic, and I looked at some reviews and different things, and this is what I actually came up with right here, because I think it's going to be a good thing for what I'm doing. And so, you know, people talk about the whatever it's called, Blue Yeti mic, and you know, there's mics that cost close to $100, and nothing wrong with those. Those are excellent mics, and I'm sure they would work really well. But I wanted to get something that would be cheaper and at the same time would be good quality. So this is the mic that I decided to get. So if you look at the box itself, as you can see, it's kind of a strange shape, somewhat. Somebody's calling me over there. That's okay. And it's supposed to be a gaming mic. So, you know, for those who play games, this would work. But for me, I just wanted to get something for Hangouts. And so let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see what we got here. So first, if you're looking for a mic that's really tiny, you might want to get like one of those little lavalier mics, which just clamps onto your shirt, and they have one of those USB that should work reasonably well. But I didn't want to get something like this. I just wanted something to put on my desk. So this is what I got here, and as you can see, when you open it up, the box doesn't really have anything but the mic itself, looks like. No, there's something else. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got a little manual. Looks like that. And the manual basically goes through all the gory details in various languages, which we're not going to read right now. So mostly it's just different languages, okay? No Russian, though, which is a good thing. No, spoke too soon. They do have Russian. Okay, let's just move on here. So the mic itself, let me get it out of the packaging here. The mic itself looks like this. And it's got these little, you can open it up like so. So it makes it really nice and steady when you set it up. So if I set it up like this, right here, for example, as you can see, it just sits there. And we've got, let's see, why don't we plug it in and see what's going on here. So I'm going to plug in the mic in my other USB port. So the connection is USB. The lights came on the bottom and on the top. And so this little head swivels up. It's almost like a woolly robot, that deal looks like. Or some kind of spaceship. But seriously though, it has a button on the front that lights up. It's got the base that lights up at the bottom, and it also has the lights at the top. So what happens is if I talk, so a couple of things. First of all, the light here, as you can see, looks like a power button, which is basically what it is really it's a mute button. If I push it back on again, then you can see the light on. So it's pretty easy to see. You can see exactly what happens when the light is active and it's not active, which is nice. Second thing is there's no other controls or buttons. So it's pretty simple. You just plug in. Let's see if we can switch over. I don't know if it'll record or not, but let's go ahead and try it. I'm going to go ahead and change my settings. instead of using the USB, I now have a USB audio device. Let's see if you can still hear me. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can still hear me. And so I don't know if you can compare the quality. I guess on the final recording we'll see how the quality compares between these two mics. And so right now I'm using this mic, and if I put, and now you should be hearing me again. Okay, based on the lights, I can see that music seems to work just fine. And so it's very adjustable. You can adjust it, adjust this part, adjust this part, so it's totally adjustable where you want it to point and where you want to sit. Not the smallest mic, obviously. You can see it's size-wise it's up there, size-wise, but it can just sit on the table, close. Right now it's set up to use this mic, so we'll just continue. The recording will be good. Quality would be decent. So what's so special about this mic? First of all, it's plug and play, as you can see. I plugged it in, I'm using it, so nothing special you need to do. And I'm assuming it will work the same way on PCs and Macs, just like on my Chromebox, which is what I'm recording on right now. What makes this mic outstanding in terms of, other than simplicity and hopefully good quality, is what happens on the side of it. This is something you don't normally see on mics. So what they have here, as you can see, is they have a USB port, right? And they also have plugins for basically they have plugins for headset and for an external microphone. So those are the two little mini RCA plugins in there. Are for you can see right there at the top there on the actual surface. You can see it shows USB, and then it shows mic, and it shows headset. So the idea behind this thing is this: that if you have additional USB devices you need to plug in and you're running short on your USB plugins on your device, then it's nice to be able to have, it's like, think of it as USB miniature hub or a pass-through. You can plug in another USB device, printer or scanner or anything else you want to plug in, you can plug in on the side, which makes it nice so you don't lose any of your USB ports. So that's one thing nice about this mic. Second thing is, of course, you can plug in headset, and that way you can isolate, I don't have one right now, but you can isolate the audio. So the audio, if you have one of the fairly decent sounding headsets, then you can put that on, even if it doesn't have a microphone built in. Then you can use this mic instead, so you still have nice, good quality sound you can hear in your ears, and at the same time eliminate any outside noise. And then the mic here will pick up with whatever you're saying. So if you have that kind of situation with headset with a microphone, then you can use this by just simply plugging the headset directly into this microphone. One of the other things that's interesting is, in terms of my specific setup here, is the Chrome boxes don't have plugins for mini RCA jacks. You cannot plug in the old style PC plugins for both microphones and headsets. It has to be USB on Chromebooks. And so the way to get around it, obviously, with this microphone here, I can easily do it. If I had the old headset where I had the miniature RCA connections that from some PC that I used to use before, now it would be impossible to use unless I get some kind of adapter. But without adapter, you can just plug in directly here. So that's kind of a nice feature to have, capability to have. And of course, if you have anything USB, you can plug into USB port. And then the mic, the way the mic part works is, if you plug in external mic, let's say you do have a lavalier mic you want to use for something, you can plug it into the mic port, and that way you can use the mic without using any of your connections to your computer, because the mic plugs in directly into this mic, and so it disables this mic, and then you still have connection of the mic to your computer, and you can still use it. So if you have a microphone with a mini RCA, you can plug it into this microphone. If you have a headset, you can plug into this microphone. If you have any kind of USB device, you can plug in here. So it's very nice. I mean, it's kind of versatile because it gives you these additional options. Obviously, they call it the gaming mic. So for people who play video games, it makes a nice option to plug in all these additional devices directly into this particular mic. And the cost of this thing is about $20. So it's definitely a lot less expensive than buying a $80 or $90 microphone. And if the quality is good, which from what I've seen before, quality was very good actually, then this is totally perfect solution. If you have a little bit of desk space, this is an excellent solution. It kind of looks futuristic, looks like a little almost Star Trek Enterprise type deal, or like I said, Wall-E or a robot or whatever. It just kind of has this sci-fi feel to it, the way it looks. And if the quality is good for that kind of money, it might be something you might want to consider. Thank you, and until next time.